What's up guys, James here, how are you doing? So this is going to be a quick response to the Crypt Queen, formerly known as Ruby Dynamite. Now, I have heard from people that she's a nice person, that she's willing to discuss things, and that she's willing to admit when she's wrong. I've even heard this from two MRAs as well. Now, the only experience I've had with this woman is her last video and her video trying to boycott Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider video, she was wrong on nearly every single level. She was trying to say that, even if if it is a rape in the thing, then because men are writing it and men are making the game, then they can't do it well. Firstly, yeah, Ruby, men do get raped. Sorry to burst your bubble there. And secondly, the writer was female. You were wrong on just absolutely every single level on that video. And I tried to discuss this with her, and she just wouldn't listen to reason whatsoever. But despite that, I thought, well, maybe she's just too emotionally invested in this one issue, and this might be out of character from her. She was just being a bit too emotional with that one. I decided to kind of let that slide. I thought, I'd heard from other people that she's reasonable, so I thought maybe she's just acting out of character. Then her latest video, it seems that she's basically being even more of an unreasonable bitch. So her latest video, she was showing a few comments by a particularly nasty misogynistic, hateful troll, which goes by the name 00 Dark Energy 00, and I recommend people go to that channel and add that person to your block list. This is not a person who's willing to engage in actual practical discussion. This is someone who appears to just want to terrorize people, basically. But what Ruby did, which did piss me off, was try to infer that not only was this person an MRA, but that this person's comments were somehow reflective of the MRM as a whole. You'd go fucking mental if I was showing comments by Nuclear Knight and saying that this is reflective of the whole of feminism. I kind of expect the same level of consistency from you if you are the reasonable person that some people seem to think you are. So yeah, there is no evidence that this person is an MRA whatsoever. I've been through lots of his comments and I haven't seen any reference to him being an MRA whatsoever. He doesn't have any videos up as far as I can remember. Now, this is also something I try to do, is when I do criticise feminism, I don't just criticise random comments by people. I criticise actual videos by people who do have a lot of clout within the feminist movement. I'm not just going to pick on some random person leaving some stupid bullshit comments, unless there are lots of comments from lots of different people, which does seem to show some form of reflection within the movement as a whole, which this guy isn't doing. No one's been replying to him saying, yeah, right on, you're fantastic. No, most MRAs think that this guy is a fucking arsehole. So, and this is one thing which I've been saying for a long time now, is that, some MRAs do make blanket statements about feminism, or feminists. Quite a lot do. But then I see just as many feminists, if not more, basically making blanket statements about the MRM by saying, MRAs are so bad because they make blanket statements about feminism. The fact I have to point out the hypocrisy there is absolutely fucking mind-blowing. And with your behaviour in your latest video, I'm now convinced that you care more about hating a group of people who don't hold to your ideology than you are about actually having reasonable discussions. You also reference Hannibal Barker and man boobs as a source of people to learn about the MRM. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work like that. That would be like me referencing the writing of the Nazi Party for people to learn about Jews. What you do, if you want people to learn about something, we want to learn people to learn about someone's beliefs, is you link to them. If you want people to learn about Jews, you link to Jewish websites. If you want people to learn about the MRM, you link to MRA websites such as A Voice for Men. You also claim that these kind of comments are exactly why feminism is still needed. I'm sorry, but no, people saying nasty things to you on the internet is not a very good justification for feminism. I think that there's certain issues which are a justification for feminism, but people saying nasty things to you, that's just victim feminism at its absolute finest. Now, if you are called one of the nice feminists, even by certain MRAs, this I find absolutely astounding. There's lots of issues we could actually agree on, such as LGBT issues. We can certainly agree on destroying the enforced gender roles which men and women have in today's society. But MRAs and feminists try to sort of tackle that issue from different angles, and I kind of think that both angles there are needed. We could also probably agree on sex workers' rights and the right to abortion. I'm going to be doing a whole video about why I think the MRM should be supporting those issues in the future. But until the nice feminists grow up and realise that no, not all MRAs are the enemy, then we're never going to be able to hold a civil discussion, and I think that is a real shame. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.